Realty Man coming to you from beautiful Ocala, Florida, saying hello to all our friends and neighbors over there on top of the world. Well, I've been navigating this real estate business over here for over 37 years, and today we're doing a little bit of a deeper dive into February 2026 into the villas there and seeing exactly what's going on with sales of the villas on top of the world. And the numbers are really going to tell us a specific story really about the value and the timing of those properties there. So let's get into the numbers, and hey, if you stay with me till the end, once again, I'm going to show you what sold for the least amount and what sold for the most amount on the villas. All right, well, let's get into this report. Now, as we go into this, we're going to notice that as far as the active and the pending are concerned, right now we have 67 active villa listings on the market. The average listing price, as we can see out there, is $164,309, which is down substantially from last year, a little over 9% from where it was last year. Notice the square footage is about the same, but the price per square foot is down, and the average days on the market so far was 94 of those that are active. But notice the pendings over here with me, because the pendings are just about the same as what the actives are. Fortunately, there's 21 villas that are pending right now. The average pending price is just about the same as the average listing price. And the square footage isn't that much difference either, although the price of the square foot is down a little bit from what we're showing as far as the actives are concerned. But let's see what's sold, because the solds tell the story of what's going on right now as far as the villas. As we go into the sold, notice there's 12 that sold in the month of February, up a little bit from last year. But notice the average list price is down almost 15% from where it was last year. And the average selling price, well, notice last year the average selling price was $173,860. This February was $142,150. Friends, that's a $31,710 decrease from where we were at last year. And the square footage isn't that much of a difference of what was selling. The price per square foot, is obviously down. Interesting, though, it took a little bit less days for a villa to go under contract. But notice last year it was selling within 3% of the asking price. Now it's within 6% of the asking price as far as villas are concerned. So, friends, what does this mean for you? What does this information translate for you? Well, if you're sellers, it means your pricing strategy is more critical than ever to be competitive with the other 67 that are active out there. If you're a buyer, the lower price per square foot means you have more negotiating power and you have the opportunity of getting a good value out there in the villas. Now, let's take a look and see what has sold as far as the least amount and the most amount. When we go to take a look, the property that sold for least amount was over here on 83rd Avenue. Now, they listed that property for $128,950, but notice the days on the market. It almost, 189 days on the market, and they took a substantial reduction here. See, they sold that for $95,000, a little over 1,200 square foot unit. So the sellers must have really wanted to get out of that because they took a deep price discount on it. The one that sold for the most amount of money is over here on 94th Street. It was listed at $189,900 and it sold for $185,000. Notice it said it was on the market for 9 days, but the cumulative days on the market was 195 on this. This means it was listed before, taken off the market, and relisted again. So in actuality, that was on the market for like 195 days. So this one sold a very nice unit on the inside. As you can see, there was some upgrades in what was done on that unit. Well, friends, let me ask you, do you have any questions about any other properties that sold? Is there anything else out there that I can help you with? Call, text, email me. Let me know. I can help you out with any properties, whether it's on top of the world or another development here in the Ocala and surrounding areas. I hope you find this information informative and interesting. Do me a favor and hit that like button, and please feel free to share this with others. Well, this is Dan the Realty Man, once again coming to you from Ocala, Florida, wishing you well. Thank you for watching this, and hey, let's make this a great day.